Welcome to the Taniesha Westbrook Show, where we dive into the hottest stories in marketing, branding, and business. Let's get into it. Have you ever wondered if someone's really listening in on your phone conversation? Well, it looks like they are. Now, Cox Media Group is a major marketing company. Some of their partners and clients include Google, Meta or Facebook, and Amazon. Cox Media Group sent a deck to their investors. And in this deck, they claimed that they had software that was able to listen in on people's conversations on their phones. And from listening to those conversations, they could use AI to analyze all the keywords that people were discussing and then create ads from it. Now, do you see a problem with this? Because I do. This is also on the heels of Google just having to pay $5 billion last year to settle a lawsuit because they were spying on people who were searching for things online, but the people who were searching for things online thought that they were doing it in private. Come to find out, Google was watching. And back in 2019, Facebook had to pay $5 billion for a similar incident. Are y'all seeing a trend here? Because I am. So, fast forward to this story about Cox Media Group. They send out this deck. They make these claims. When the news broke about them being able to do this, Google is saying that they've cut ties with the media group. Facebook, who is also one of their clients / partners, is saying that the company is under investigation. And Amazon said, we're not in business with them at all. Amazon said, my name Bennett and I ain't in it. But I'm going to keep an eye out on this story because it is important for us as consumers to protect our data from not being sold across the World Wide Web into all of these corporate entities. But also as a marketer, it's important for you to continue to respect people's privacy and data. So I'll keep y'all posted on this story. Did somebody say pizza? Let's talk about Domino's. Domino's is actually in the middle of a rebrand. If you haven't noticed, they've made some upgrades to the ordering process. They have started to digitalize the business and use AI and technology to make the experience better. What's cool about Domino's and the rebrand that they are currently executing is that they just promoted a woman to Chief Marketing Officer. Yes, they did. Her name is Kate Trumbull. She just got promoted from Chief Branding Officer to the Global Chief Marketing Officer of the company. She's led initiatives that have helped with the rebrand with Domino's, including the campaign Emergency Pizza. Have y'all heard of this? It's a campaign that they've done that is a twist on the traditional buy one, get one free promotional offer. So the emergency pizza campaign is where you can go in and purchase a pizza and then receive a voucher to get a free pizza at a later date. And this is cool because they are targeting value conscious consumers. So people who want affordable options like college students or young professionals and people who are really worried about the economy and where it's going in the next year. So kudos to Domino's for one, promoting a woman in the chief marketing role, but also for their rebrand. Did you know that women only make up 36% of roles like chief marketing officer or chief branding officer in major corporations? Not only that, women in general only make up 6% of C-suite roles like CEO, chief executive officer, or COO or chief operations officer in major companies. So shout out to Domino's for making a step in the right direction when it comes to inclusion. Speaking of promotions, Let's discuss Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer was just named the chief. Wait, what was she named? Oh, yeah. Speaking of promotions, let's congratulate Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer was just named the chief branding officer of Cream of Nature product line. Now, this is amazing because this is their first ever person in this role. This role did not even exist for the company. What I love about them choosing Keke Palmer for this role is that Cream of Nature is a Black founded brand. Although they were acquired, they are still making sure that the messaging and the marketing and the branding is in line with their core audience. And how can you not respect that? Keke Palmer will be in charge of consulting with them on product innovation. She'll be making recommendations for how to improve product lines and packaging, and she's going to be providing overall brand direction. How cool is that? Congratulations to Keke Palmer for her new role as Chief Branding Officer. Yay! And speaking of Black women, let's discuss the rebranding of Black women. Yes, I said it. If you haven't noticed, there has been a significant rebrand of the Black woman persona. Let's talk about it. Over the years, the brand of the Black woman has been very negative when it comes to film or music or the news media. We've had stereotypes like the angry Black woman. We've been overly sexualized with stereotypes like the Jezebel. Take a look at this headline: The Angry Black Woman Stereotype at Work. This article was back in 2022. It was discussing how Black women can start to combat the stereotype of the angry Black woman in the workplace. These portrayals of Black women have not only been demeaning, but they have been a misrepresentation of what Black women really mean to society and the culture. This has happened for the last 50 to 60 years. Check this out. In 2023, there was a survey done of Black Americans, and from this survey, 63% of Black Americans believed that we were negatively portrayed in the news and how we've been covered in the media in comparison to other racial groups. Now, fast forward to 2024, and we have a Black woman that is running for president. How ironic is that? So let's talk about the rebrand. What has really happened behind the scenes? Well, this article by JP Morgan Chase discusses that Black women are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs. The number of businesses from 2014 to 2019 grew 50% to 2.7 million businesses nationwide. There has been a rebrand of how we are being portrayed. When it comes to stereotypes and the narrative of Black Americans, we still have a long way to go, but I would say that we're taking a few steps in the right direction. Check out this headline. Have y'all ever heard of nostalgia marketing? So back in 2023, there were a few articles that came out about the concept or the new concept of nostalgia marketing. What is nostalgia marketing? So nostalgia marketing is when you take references from the past, but you use it to create an emotional appeal to today's consumers. Think about the Barbie movie. Think about what's trending on Instagram and TikTok, where there are tons of references related to the 90s and the early 2000s. Even in fashion, the girls are reverting back to early 2000 millennial fashion. And if you think about the rap industry, people like Glorilla are using songs like Wipe Me Down. Shout out to HBCUs. To repurpose and make it relevant for today. Nostalgia marketing is a very cool way to connect with your audience and build trust. Most recently, Walmart came out with a Black Friday ad, and it is a reference to the Mean Girls movie. Now, y'all know I love me a Mean Girls reference. So, if you're a business owner and you're wanting to figure out new, fresh ways to be relevant with your brand, you can use nostalgia marketing to build more trust with your customers and get creative, especially when it comes to promotions for the holidays. Have y'all been seeing this trend from the cast of Why Did I Get Married? I don't know if this is a marketing campaign, but it should be. It started with Richard T. Jones, who plays Mike on Why Did I Get Married. He did a TikTok video. He was saying that he was on a plane and he had to make Sheila drive again. So then Jill Scott, who plays Sheila, she was in the car and she started crying on her TikTok video and saying, I gotta make this drive again. And then Tasha Smith and Michael Jai White, they jumped in on the trend a couple days later. Their characters were Angela and Marcus. So they jumped on in and they're like, y'all can't be doing my girl Sheila like this. And so it has been this TikTok trend that really got the fans all riled up. And now everybody's asking for a Why Did I Get Married 3? All of a sudden, Tyler Perry posts his little pen and with the thinking emoji. As a fan, of course, we're hoping there's going to be a third movie. But I brought this story to you all because I wanted to show you the power of social media. Now, let's just play along and say there isn't a movie in the works. Maybe this was a way for the cast and Tyler Perry to get the buzz going on a new movie or test the waters to see what the people really want. Either way, this is a lesson for you as an entrepreneur to use social media as a way to generate more buzz for your projects and your business. You don't have to do things traditionally. In 2024 and going into 2025, you have trends like nostalgia marketing. You have companies hiring people like Keke Palmer to do creative branding. So this is the time for you to invest in creative. This is the time for you to jump in and use social media for your benefit. Don't overthink it, but use it as a platform to build anticipation and engage with your audience. And you never know what will happen. Maybe we'll get a third movie. Anyway, I've had a great time covering these stories. If you have some ideas or some topics you want me to cover in the next week, just shoot me a message. That's it for the Taniesha Westbrook Show. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Okay, y'all. I don't really know. I don't know if you're supposed to be liking, commenting, or subscribing, but can y'all do all three? Make sure that you tune in next week. I'll be dropping episodes every Tuesday, but this is a way for you to get your creative business on point. I'm taking all of these stories and what's happening and trending in marketing and making it easy for you to understand and use in your business. So, in the meantime, stay fearless, be creative, and follow your dreams. See you soon. Taniesha Westbrook signing out.